Good morning, students. From the standard 7 English medium, unit 1, 3 questions. Today I am going to discuss with you long question answers. The instruction is answer the following questions. There are some questions here. I write on board. Long question answers. Let's discuss the question. Question number 1. Why was the king advised to go to the magician? Some of the court member advised the king to go to the magician. Let's see the answers. Okay, the answer start from here. Some people said that the magician could look into the future. Some people from the court said that magician could look into the future. If one knows the future, it is easy to decide the right time for doing something. It is very easy. What easy? To see the future and decide the right time for doing something. The king wanted to know the right time to begin something. The question number 1. What did the king knows? The right time to begin something. So some of the court member advised the king to go to the magician to get the answer number 1. So some people advise the king to go to magicians. Okay, let's see the second question. In answer to the second question, whose advice did the people say would be important to the king? First question discussed, now comes to the second question. Okay, in the second question the answer start. In answer to the second question, the wise man had given different answers. So when the king asked the 3 questions, there are so many persons, some wise men come to the court to give the different answers. See, they given the different answers. Who given the different answers? The wise men from the different places come to the court and given to the different answers. Some wise men said that the king's counselors were the people whose advice was important. Some of the wise men said that. Some counselors you brought it. So those people were important. Some counselors were important. Some wise men said. Then the others said. Others thought the priests were more important. Then other wise men thought that the priests were the most important than the other people. A few others chose the doctors, and a few other wise men chose the doctor. Counselors, some people said the counselor, some said the priest, and some said the doctor. Some said that the advice of the soldiers would be important to the king. And some of the wise men said, what advised the king that about the soldier? Soldier would be important to the king. Now see the hermit's answer. Okay, some wise men already advised the king about what? About the counselors, about the priests, about the doctors, and about the soldiers. But the king went to the hermit place. Now see the hermit's answer. The hermit's answer was the best. The king said the hermit's answer was the best. He said that the hermit said that the person present with the king was the only important person. What was the hermit said? The hermit said that in front of you standing, that was the most important person who was standing in front of you. His advice would be important, and his advice would be important. Okay, then the third question. What suggestions were made in answer to the third question? Now came to the third question. Which suggestions for the third questions? Let's see. In answer to the third question, some said science was the most important affairs. Now comes to the third question answers. Some of the wise men said about what? About the science. Science was the most important affair, means the incident. Others chose fighting. What? Others chose fighting, and yet others advocated the religious worship. Talk about them. Other advocated that what? The religious worship, do the puja. Okay. Now see the hermit answers. What was he said? The hermit's answer was the best among these all answers. The wise man's answers, hermit's answer was the different and the best answer among them. He said that, the hermit said that about the third answer, question answer. The most important affair is to do good to the person before you. Okay, the hermit's answer is the best. What he said? The most important affair is to do good to the person before you, in front of you, the person standing you. That was the most important person. The hermit believed that man was sent on the earth for this purpose done. The hermit believed that. What he believed? That the person, he believed that man was sent on the earth. Man was sent on the earth for this purpose. Which purpose? About the third answer of the questions. Now come to the question number 4. Did the wise man win the reward? If not, why? There are so many wise men came to the court and gave the different answers. Those wise men win the reward. If not, why? What was the reason? What was the reason to not get the reward? Let's see. No, the wise man did not win the reward. Those wise men came to the court. They didn't get any reward from the king. Why it was so? Because none of their answers could satisfy the king. Those wise men came to the court and given to the different answers. So the king wasn't satisfied at all. So the king didn't give any reward to the wise men. So these are the long question answers. In the next class, we will discuss about more long question answers. Thank you.